I'm padding time, so that we can get to the Skulltula house. Whoa, whoa, woo. Okay. Do a couple of series of super complicated, super difficult jumps. You know how it is. You know how it is. Super complicated, super difficult jumps. Yeah. We're doing good, kids. Ah, look at that. I just need to practice a few times. That's a lot of rupees, but it's not... No! I went too far! I went too far! Yeah, that was just magic and rupees. Okay, we gotta rely on the stick. We gotta rely on the stick. If you were a monarch, what would you want your title to be? There's a lot of people like, you know, king and queen. It's very straightforward. It's exactly what you need. But what about suzerain? Wouldn't you want to be a suzerain? Maybe a poobah? An emperor? Always classic. Everybody loves being an emperor of an empire. Sovereign, just a normal sovereign. Pharaoh goes pretty hard. People like Pharaoh. Easy. Easy game. Tons of cool titles to pick. Tons of cool titles to pick. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I broke it. I broke it. Okay, let's kill spiders! Okay. Let's do this right this time. Right? How many spiders are in this room? There's one. There's one. This is your first one. There's one walking around here. No. Ah! I'm dying to spider. I'm dying to spider. That's two. That's two. Okay. We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. We got two of them. Two. Is there more in here? I can hear... Well, of course there's more in here, right? Like, there's more in here. But I'm hearing them. I know there's like every single bug patch has one. Okay, let's just look. There's that one there, which we got once upon a time. Okay. Where... I see on the guide that there's moving along a pillar in the northeast corner of the room? 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 The room that is in the northeast corner room? Northeast corner of the room? Which one is northeast? Which one is northeast? Ah, him. Okay. He's dead. This is the third one. Okay. The northeast corner of the room. Yeah, the northeast corner of the room, where the northeast is. Nor'easter. Yeah, I think this is a good room to be in. I remember there being one in this pot. I'm gonna try to not use the guide on the Oceanside house, but considering the fact that we have used a full 3-day cycle on this house, I think it's okay for me to go, you know what, I need help. You know what, I need help. I remember this guy. That's 5. We got a few more. Blast mask. Let's blast my mask. Yeah, Spiders Georg could find all of them. Do you say Spiders George or Spiders Georg? I like Spiders Georg. I think that's funnier. I think that's funnier that he's called Spiders Georg. But I feel like most people just call him Spiders George. Spiders? Spiders. 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 Hard G. So, Georg? Yeah, there we go. I feel like Spider's Georg is funnier. IMO. Yeah, it's this spider. This spider's super easy to get. Okay, there's one more spider in here, but I think I need bugs. I need to go get some bugs. Okay, we're up here now. Nothing in these whole pots. Let me check. Let me check the guide. There's a spider in the what? What? I totally did not catch it that way. And the guide was like, use a magic bean. I didn't catch it that way last time. Oh, yeah, I did not catch the spider this way last time. Yeah, perks and benefits of using a weapon that you did not have access to prior. Perks and benefits of using a weapon you did not have access to at the time you were supposed to complete the Skulltula house. You get to bypass mechanics entirely. And isn't that amazing? We love bypassing mechanics. So this room is cleared. This room is cleared. This room is cleared. Okay. Okay. That's 9. I feel like the other ones are in... That would be 12, right? If we don't... Yeah, that feels right. Okay. There's a couple of them in here. Great shots, great shots, great shots, great shots, great shots, great shots. Oh, I thought that missed. I would have been so sad if that missed. Okay. This is a wonderful little tool that we get to use. Oh god. 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 They hurt too. They hurt bad. Oh my gosh. It's because of how much contact damage they do. Dang. That was crazy. Those are dangerous little enemies, huh? No wonder I lost all my hearts the last time I did this. It was a fairy mask, but for spiders. That'd be cool if you could wear a Skulltula mask. That would be yet another undead-themed mask in this game. There's quite a few undead-themed masks. I think it's kind of crazy how many undead-themed masks there are. That is interesting to me. Ooh, a heart! That's a cool find. Heart, good find. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. We're about to get half spider collection. Do the main 3 masks count as undead ones? Yeah, I guess, because they're ghosts, aren't they? They're related to the ghosts? Yeah, they are kind of dead, aren't they? That's an interesting question. Huh. I never considered that. Fascinating. fascinating. Okay, that should be everything in this room. The spider noises stopped. We're at 16. I think what that is, right? Like that is supposed to be like a bean flower or something that takes you to the little... But you can also... Yeah, you can also just do that. I'm lucky I don't need to bean flower that. Bugs! We need bugs. We need bugs. We need a ton of bugs. We need to come back for more bugs. Yep. Yep. We're so good at catching bugs. Putting bugs in bottles, feeding bugs, holding bugs, kissing bugs, loving bugs, just bugs all around. Nothing over here. Nothing over here. Nothing over here. Nothing over here. Nope, not catching any. Oh, there's one. Okay. Here's a couple more. Okay, that's freaking out. Only 65 remaining! Oh, I think that's it for this room. That's it for this room. That puts us at 21. 21 spiders. 21 spiders is pretty big deal, IMO. Okay, so let's get a few of the spiders in here. Get a few of the spiders in here. Yeah. So we see that we're using the loamy soil. We're using the soil to get the spiders. We saw that we did that. I'm trying to figure out where I went wrong in the last 3-day cycle. What spider did I miss? I'm trying to remember what spider I missed. I don't know if, like, the middle room ever goes silent if there's spiders still in the house. But I feel like we checked every other room and could not hear a spider. And could not hear a spider. Yeah, there's a spider in one of these that I see. There's another spider. 25th spider. Okay. 26th spider. 27th spider. And the room is silent. So we're missing 3 this time. And they feel like they're all in the center room. And I don't like that. I don't like that revelation. I feel like that feels bad. Okay, we're gonna let the bugs out to see if I can, like, max out bugs. 1 bug. 2 bug. Look at that. Isn't that a little bit of ingenuity? Oh, dang. Well, we got an extra bug. We got an extra bug, so that might help out. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Why am I so bad at finding Skulltulas? How am I so poor at finding Skulltulas? Because we still need 3 more. I feel like I've gone to every... Well, here's 1. I missed this one pretty brazenly. Is there spiders? No. Huh. So if there's 1 in the loamy soil, If there's one in the loamy soil, then there's clearly one that we are missing. If there's one in the loamy soil, there's clearly one we are missing. And that is bad. Because I even have the guide up. How am I missing one? Because it's gotta be in here, right? Okay. I wish I had a checklist. Okay. There's gotta be a spider in here. Okay. And there's still one in here. This is the exact same situation we were in last time. Okay. Where am I missing a spider? How do I do this to myself every time? Yeah. Where is it? What? Okay. Am I crazy? Which one am I missing? It's gotta be in here somewhere. What did I do wrong? Because I got, like, all the ones in the walls, right? Did I miss one in the walls? No. I feel like I didn't. It's in the walls! It's in the walls! And I can't. Where is it? How do I do this every time? Why am I at 29? Why am I at 29? Seriously, which one did I miss? Because this room is empty, right? I feel like I'm going insane. That's so sad. How am I missing one? How am I missing one? Where am I going wrong? Where is it? Where are the pictures of Spider? I need pictures of Spider on my desk right now. How am I missing one? What did I do? What do I do? It's still in the main hall. It has to be. Every other room is silent. It has to still be here. It has to still be in here, man. But where? What do the numbers mean? See, the problem is, have we tried rolling into random things? I have the guide up. There's nothing you roll into here. Okay. What am I doing wrong, baby? Tell me. Where is this spider? It's got to be a super simple one that I'm just missing every time, right? Because how many spiders are in the center room? Let's go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There should be 8 spiders in the center room. I feel like I got 8 spiders. Am I wrong? Somebody play back the video. Where are these spiders? Where are these spiders? I felt like I got 8 in here. I feel like I got 8 in here. I knocked down the beehives in here. But I guess I can try again. Ah, this is crazy. And annoying and frustrating and not fun for anybody to watch. The spider houses are bad. I was just scrolling through my list of follows like, hey, hi Nikki, how are you? Yeah, you're watching me fail at the spider house. I remember you, Nikki. Did you have a good birthday? Did you have fun at Golden Corral? Oh, man. Oh, no, I did get this one. Where's the spider? It was fantastic. That's awesome. I'm glad you had a good time. Right now, I'm losing my mind. Where's Spider? You can hear him. You can hear him in the walls. You can hear him in the walls, but you can't see them. You can't see them. Where are they? Okay, we're gonna go up to the top floor again. We're gonna go up for the... Okay, this guy needs to move his butt. This guy needs to get out. I'm pursuing your dream! What? What dream? Tell me your dreams. What are you pursuing? I wanna hear what you're pursuing. The Pursuer from Dark Souls 2. Get out of here. Get out of here, Deku man. I'm tired of you. I want to write a story. Oh, what about? What about? Is it like, is it cool? Is it going to be a cool story? I love writing stories. I love writing. I feel like I write things and then I'm like, everybody come look at what I wrote. And then I get like 2 people who looked at it. Makes me sad. You think? Oh, you should just go for it. You should just go for it, right? Like, put your soul out there. It'll be fun. It'll be good for you to try. It's always good to try. Oh, no. We're just going in circles now. We're just going in circles now. Going in circles now. Got nowhere else to go. This sucks. I have a problem. I would like to talk to the manager. If I can't find it, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move on. And we're just gonna go to the Oceanside house, which will probably run into a similar problem. But nobody wants to watch me, like, struggle to find a single spider for an hour and a half. I feel like that's not a fun stream idea, and I don't know how entertaining I could make that. You know what I mean? I have limits. I have limits. There's only so many things I can do. No, he's not. I don't know if he's on this side of things. I don't know if he's on this side of things. Yeah, but I recommend following your dream and just putting something on paper even can really change, like, just the perception of it. Once you feel it's real, right? Once pen is on paper, then things will start flowing. I want to write a slow burn dimension hopping epic, but 2 souls trying to figure out who they are following and getting their souls swapped. That sounds interesting. That sounds interesting. So it'll be like a touch of everything then. It'll have a little bit of everything in it. Maybe, depending on the like the nature of the dimension swapping. That's a good idea. I like that idea. I think you should go for it. Is it like a romance? Is it like a romance? Are they 2 souls who are trying to find each other? Or is it a different type of relationship? Are they mad at each other? Are they like, who is this guy who keeps showing up in my reality? I want this guy out. You know what I mean? That could be funny. I don't know. I don't know. Is it going to be like a comedy or a drama or an epic? You said slow burn. That usually implies romance, I think. Guys, I'm so sorry. I have no clue where this stupid bug is. I have no clue where this stupid bug is. And I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my marbles, actually. I'm kind of losing my mind and my marbles. And I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go. We're gonna come back to it later, probably off stream, and then you all can laugh at me because it was so obvious, the one I missed. Okay? We're just gonna go. Shoot the statue with what? My body? Shoot the statue? No. No. No work. Good idea, though. Thank you for the idea. No, we're just gonna leave it. We're just gonna leave it and we'll come back later. That's okay. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. I am so confused as well. It's like, what did I do wrong? I feel like I was a good boy! I feel like I was a good boy. The brother and sister. Same parents, both single children, different universes. Ah! It's like the Lutece twins from BioShock Infinite. Have you ever played BioShock Infinite? Oh, that's such a good idea. Yes, good idea. Good idea. If you don't know the Lutece twins, look them up. They're amazing. That's such a good idea. I love that. Yeah. No, actually, yeah. Was that an inspiration for them? Because I love the Lutece twins. I love them so much. If that is an inspiration for them, very good pick, very good pull. As you might have noticed, my outfit is somewhat inspired by them. Yeah, I love that era, that period of history. Actually, the Second Great Awakening is really interesting to me. Okay. Let's see if we can do the Oceanside house, but with way less heartache. How about that, guys? We'll do the Oceanside house, but with lever. I might not be good at the combat in Zelda games, actually. I might be bad at combat. Skulltulas. Oceanside Spider House. Skulltulas. I was thinking about that, how there's a lot of people who I have... Good. That is always good. To have someone to talk to, figure things out, really kind of get their opinions on, like, writing and... Oh! Hello! Huh. Spiders on the way down. That's always good, right? And that's like one of the things that I find really frustrating about my writing is that nobody ever reads it. So I never get anything back. But that is really good that you have someone that you can talk to and really just kind of like, this is what I want to do. You know what I mean? That's good. Oh, what was I saying about that? Yes, follows, yes. I'm quite happy that I have had people come into my stream before, like you, Nikki, and other people come in and, you know, they stick around, they talk, and invariably they usually give a follow, and that's really nice. That's a good feeling. It makes me feel like I'm offering something that people want to enjoy, that people want to take part in, and that people feel has value. That's great. But I do get sad when I never see them again. It's like it's been a couple months since some of the guys who followed me just don't show up anymore. And I'm like, I hope you didn't forget about me. It's okay if you don't want to watch, but I'm still here. Yeah, people, yeah, cause I'm kind of, she's like, normal people don't react this way. I'm like, oh, well, I feel like, I don't know, man. It could be part of your style. It could be a hallmark of your style. Normal people don't react that way. Okay, these aren't normal people. I feel like the Lutece twins have quite a dynamic way of interacting with their reality. That you could argue is not how normal people react to things. When you're dimension hopping, what even counts as normal? But I understand the sentiment, and that is really helpful. I can totally see why having a neurotypical in your back pocket is quite helpful. Oh, I'm a bad shot, kids. Yeah. That's always the thing that I'm most proud of, is realistic sounding dialogue. But the thing about realistic sounding dialogue is just because I eavesdrop all the time. I eavesdrop all the time. I am constantly listening. I just want to be part of your little conversation because I'm... Ah! What, little scary guy! You destroyed your computer today. How? What'd you do to it? Why'd you do that to it? Why'd you do that to it? I remember I was in Walmart one time. And there was these two girls. Like, they were experiencing the peak of middle school girldom. Yeah, one of my special interests is people. I love people a lot, and I love watching them do things. You tried to install a what? You tried to install a what? What is that? Those aren't words. You're making that up. Different Linux distro. Distro. I love people, and I love when people... What is that? Oh, nice hole in the wall. These two girls were walking in, and they were experiencing the peak of middle schooldom, right? One of them, I thought it was so funny because she was wearing like this sequined silver dress to Walmart. I was like, yes, girl, get it. And then her friend was like venting, right, about how she's like bored and lonely as heck. And I was like, yes, this is so funny. It is like you are experiencing the peak of adolescence. Get it? It's so fun. Or there was this one guy who was walking with his bro, with his dude man, and he's like, I don't know, dude. Life just changes when you get a girl. You should get a girl. And the other guy is like clearly like heard this maybe 6 or 7 times this day alone. He's obviously like just dragging his friend around while his friend is in the puppy dog era of a new relationship. And I'm like, this is wonderful. It's fun to people watch. It's fun to people watch, to get glimpses into their lives and see them, you know, as other human beings, just charting a course through a bizarre reality we all share. And no, to answer your question, I have no clue what Linux is. I think it's an operating system, isn't it? It's an operating system that smart people use because Apple and... Oh. Yeah, it is. It's an operating system that... Oh, he's... Yeah, get out of here. Well, we'll just... Nuclear option. Not gonna deal with it. What is it? What is a distro? What are you distroing? Who distros? Ooh. Look at this. Yeah. Nice. Nice. We're so good at the video game, guys. We're so freaking good at the video game. Da, 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 da. I feel like I asked a dangerous question that now I'm gonna get a whole rundown on how and what Linux is. Is Linux like CrossFit? Like, if you have it, you can't stop talking about it because it's so good. Linux is an open source free OS based on one of several versions of base. A distro is a brand that is developed by a specific group. Like a brand? Like you pay money for it? Can you pay money for different versions of Linux? Or is Linux... So Linux is open source. There's a spider box. Huh. Spider box. I know that open source... Ooh. No, it's free. Okay. But is a distro created by people doing a certain thing with Linux? Like, you said it's open source, so anybody can do whatever they want with it, quote-unquote. Quote-unquote. That's interesting. I'm learning today. But it's only developed while people are updating it. Huh. Okay. Kind of like a mod. It's like a mod for your free OS. Am I off base for calling it that? Oh, spider. Spooked me. What's everybody's favorite spider? I love golden orb weavers. I think they're very pretty. Kinda, but not really. Am I oversimplifying it? I'm probably oversimplifying it. Are any of these walls breakable? Breakable walls? This feels like a Dark Souls 2 room. Maybe I should play Demon Souls next. I know people were requesting Twilight Princess, but I might be Zelda'd out by the time we finish Majora's Mask. And Demon Souls feels like a wintry game. Yeah, we got it. Stupid spider. You hear that? Sweet silence. Sweet silence. Joro spiders and tarantulas. Tarantulas are so freaking cool. Tell me about the Joro spider. I don't know much about it. That's a cool spider name. Orb weavers are really cool. I've also been partial to the spiders who make sand traps. Funnel web spiders are really cool too. Oh, you made me remember the funnel web. Very scary spider. I love the funnel web spider. One of the Cyberpunk netrunners was named Spider, I think, and there's like prime opportunity to make like funnel web spider jokes. Ooh, there's just a guy there that I totally forgot. I forgot him. They're a giant Asian spider that is a new invasive species. Uh-oh, gotta squish him. Gotta squish him. Yeah, Joro. It sounds like a Japanese name, but I didn't want to assume it was. When you say East Asian spider, where is it native to originally? Where is it native to originally? There's got to be another one in here. Is it behind one of the other masks? I can hear it, but I cannot see it. It is hidden spider. It is hidden spider. Not sure. Yeah, you love them for their personality. That's awesome. They got a lovely personality. Oh, that's awesome. They're timid. They're just little guys. They're just little guys. You hear that? Nothing. Nothing. Let's move on. Yeah, they're timid. That's cute. I might look them up after this, just to see what you're talking about. I would like to get familiar with the Joro spider. Big guys, but still little guys. Yeah, I mean, they're big relatively. Big for spiders, perhaps, but little for us, who are... Hey, bud! It's a stall child. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna talk to him as his boss. That's what I'm gonna do. Hey, man. Huh? Ah! Captain, sir! It's been a long time since we've seen you. As you have ordered, sir, we are investigating the secrets of this place. According to the information I have obtained, it seems Green should be shot 6th. Have I fulfilled my duties, sir? Ah, thank you, sir. I hope the information I have provided will be of assistance to you, sir. Now, as you ordered, sir, I will finish the last of my duties. Yes, sir! And he's dead. And he's dead. He's dead. Being a little guy is stored in the soul. They're as big as a hand. That's a pretty big spider. That is a pretty big spider. Speaking of, like, East Asian spiders, have you ever heard of the Jurogumo? The Jurogumo? It's not a spider per se, it's a spider lady. It's a spider lady. It's a yokai. I love yokai. Yeah, we all know the Jurogumo. We all know the Jurogumo. I really like that in the Demon Days continuity of Marvel, or at least what I've read from Marvel Rivals, because I don't read Marvel comics. Come on, man. Spider-Man in Demon Days, he was raised by a Jurogumo. And that's really cool. That is really cool. That makes sense. Spider-Man would have been raised by a Jurogumo. That's a spider lady. She would have been raised by she would have raised a little spider boy. I actually got to geek out today because we were talking. I don't even remember like what started the conversation, but I was helping my coworker with something, and for some reason Inari Okami came up. Inari Okami, who I don't know if you guys know much about Inari Okami, but it's the Shinto god of like success and wealth and rice and a good harvest and stuff like that. But it's also the Shinto god of Kitsune. Everybody loves Kitsune, the little foxes. And that it was just really nice to be able to talk about like Shinto beliefs and stuff like that, because I feel like a lot of people don't know them. They know, like, because people, like, Japan has had a massive cultural victory, right? In many parts of the world. Anime is a cultural juggernaut. A lot of people interact with Japanese culture. But they don't know anything about, like, what informs those things in anime, or their beliefs, or the stories and stuff like that. And I freaking love a lot of Shinto stories. I think they're so cool. Nice, nice. Look at that. Secret bookcase hiding secret room full of secret spiders. Nice. Very good. Very good. So it was fun to talk about Inari Okami, and then I also got to talk about Ame no Azume, who is my personal favorite goddess. I think she's so much fun. She's the god of dance and joy and the dawn and festivals, and I like all of those things. So it was fun to talk about her and share stories. You like tarantulas because they keep frogs as pets? Why do they keep frogs as pets? Is it like a symbiotic thing, or is it just because they're nasty little freaks like that? Why do they keep frogs as pets? I'm interested in that idea. That is interesting to me. Oh! I see. Well, we know that green is shot number 6. Are these the milk? Oh, it's like the little birds that clean, crocodile teeth. So it's like completely that's cool. That is a fun fact. I remember from the last stream that you like trivia, that you like to tell trivia. I'm glad that you are keeping that character trait consistent. Look at all the Skull Kid portraits. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. There's another one. Gold Skulltula spirit. Whoops. No one there. Nope. Okay, so let's talk to these guys. One of my... Yes, I would love to know your favorite bug. Tell me your favorite bug. It's been a long time since we've seen you. Yes. Blue should be what? No, go back. Captain Sir. Blue should be shot 5th. So we got 5 and 5th. I've heard of the whip-tailed scorpion. It's not even a scorpion, but I have heard of that one. Okay, so blue 5, green 6. Huh? No, I didn't read that right. My bad. I'm spamming A too much. Okay, after this one. Green should be shot 3rd. Males are thin while females are chunky. That's typical of bug species. Actually, just species in general. I feel like a lot of animals are that way. It's like mammals that kind of kick that trend. For most other animals, female big, male little. And it's because females have the much more important role. Huh? Captain Sir. Okay, yellow 4th. No, I'm gonna keep you around. Okay. The females live for 8 years. That's a long time for a bug. Males 2. Okay, so green 6th. Green 3rd. Blue 5th. Yellow 4th. I shouldn't have told them. I hope you guys are keeping track of this. Yellow 2nd. Okay. Wait. Let's try this. Let's try this. Okay. So red 1st is what I'm gonna assume. Red 1st. Yellow 2nd. Blue 3rd. No. Green 3rd. Blue 4th. No. Oh, I already forgot, guys. Red, yellow, green, yellow, blue, green. Ah! Look at us go! I remembered more than I thought I did. Yeah. Okay, you guys are relieved of your duty. You get out of here. I'm done with you. Good job. Thank you for doing... Yippee! Yippee! We did it! I wish I could copy that Cola Kid perfectly. I feel like I can't get high enough. I don't have enough childish whimsy in my voice to get to that yippee. Should I try again? I'm gonna try again. Okay. Yes, and drink cola! Yippee! How close was that? How close was that? How high did I get? Was that close? I hope it was close. Screw this guy. Dead spider. Dead spider. I found a funny video? Please, yes. I love funny videos. I've been watching funny videos all day. It's what I do while I'm on break. All that for a piece of heart. Not even more spiders? It's called a final brain cell? Is it about the final brain cell? I love that meme where it's like just 2 brain cells. Oh. There's still spiders in here. Interesting that these guys respawn, huh? There's still spiders in here. Dude, it straight up smells like spiders in here, bro. It straight up smells like spiders in here, bro. What's the channel name? What's the channel name? Did you find it on the TikTok or on YouTube? No, no boy in here. No boy in here. No hidden boys in there. Oh! I see. Huh. It's a parody of the song of the Final Countdown. It's just a kid. That's awesome. That already makes me giggle. I like that idea a lot. It's like the kid who was playing the 2 kazoos with his nose. It's yeah. I like that idea a lot. There's a lot of spiders in here. Uh-oh. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to kill that man. Okay, let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Oh, look what you made me do. Look what you... Taylor Swift again. I really just talk about the same 3 things over and over and over and over and over again. Don't I? That's insane. That's insane. I am a broken record. Okay. Let's see what we can do in here. Because I want... Okay, problem. Me want that. Problem 2. Me no solution. Do you guys think I could toss a bomb into it? I kind of want to kill all these guys. Sorry. You guys have served your purposes. You're good kids, but I'm done with you. Okay. I'm open to taking suggestions from chat, by the by. If you guys... You tried to show your BFFs? Did they not want to watch it? I hate it when you're like, I have found a video that you guys need to watch. And they're like, no. No, I think I'm just gonna let it fester and rot inside your Brian. Okay. What do we need to do here? What do we need to do here? No. No. Okay, we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it with a fresh mind. With a fresh mind. We'll come back to it with a fresh mind. Okay, so this is MP. That's 3 spiders up there, which means we have 4 spiders in other parts of the house. This part of the house is empty. This part of the house is empty. So that's the other room that we were in. The library seems to be our other connection. That's a noodle incident if I've ever heard of one. That is a noodle incident if I've ever heard of one. I don't want to repeat the twin tail incident. What, may I ask, was the twin tail incident? I don't know if I want to know. I don't know if I want to know. I don't know if my sanity will be preserved. Do you hear that? Look at that. We found one. I showed him an anime with no context. Dangerous! Didn't I talk about that last time? You have to know how much anime the person is able to sustain. Showing an anime with no context to another human being is a dangerous roulette. It is a dangerous roulette. I have been shown multiple animes without being primed for them. One of them was Heaven's Lost Property. No, I wasn't primed. I wasn't primed. Maybe it's got artistic merit, but I wasn't primed. And I didn't enjoy it. So you gotta have some context before you subject someone to stuff like that. Naughty of you. You were very naughty to do that. What anime was it? I want to know what anime it was. I'm interested. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. We're so good. We're so good. Okay. Ah, spider. So there's got to be 3 spiders in here, right? Does that make sense to everyone? Nothing here. There's one over there. Yeah. Yeah. We're so good. It's about a guy who becomes a magical girl that's powered by pigtail happiness. The villains are straight up Power Ranger tier monsters who steal happiness by absorbing twin tail energy. It sounds like a fun little enjoyable romp. Is it like just like a little comedy lighthearted show? Like it's just meant to be... It sounds fun. Oh! That was bad of me. I shouldn't have done it the way I did. And yet I did. It's unhinged. So definitely a comedy. Definitely a comedy show. Okay, cool. I like a lot of Japanese comedy, actually. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but I love something called Ando-san of the Woods. I think it's very stupid, and I love it a lot. I don't know the name for that style of Japanese comedy, but it's kind of like where they do really stupid or, it's very deadpan, I think. It's very deadpan comedy, kind of like British understatement humor, but they do very stupid or absurd things while being completely serious. Symphogear. Tell me, oh, you've talked about Symphogear before, right? Did we talk about Symphogear the last time, or was that a different anime? Was that a different anime? Am I misremembering? Am I misremembering, my friend? Possibly. It's like kind of it's like isn't it kind of like Transformers? Because we were talking about Transformers. I don't remember. Me not remember. No, it's not. Okay. Because we talked about Star Outlaw or something like that, and I was gonna look it up, and then I never did, and I apologize about that, because I said I would, and I didn't. And I didn't. Whoops. There's got to be a better way to do this. There's got to be a better way to do this. I'm probably making a fool of myself. Magical Girl Sentai Warriors powered by music! I'm a big fan of Magical Girls, like as a concept. I'm a big fan of Magical Girls. I don't watch any anime. I've never read Sailor Moon. I've never seen, like, Madoka Magica, but I'm a big fan of Magical Girls as a concept. I think they're so much fun. I think they're so much fun. And I probably would enjoy sitting down and, like, giving Sailor Moon a good old watch. Like, I get myself some comfort food and just go to town. But, no, I don't... That bookshelf counts as a ladder! That's awesome! There was an easier way to do what I was doing. That's great. Okay. Are you a big fan of Magical Girls? I'm a big fan of Magical Girls. But, I don't know. I feel like we're firmly in the deconstruction era of the genre. That's fine. There's probably a million billion Magical Girl animes. There's probably a million billion of them, right? Okay, we know where the final three are. We know where the final three are. They're in that chandelier that we need to knock down in some way. So let's go back to that room and throw our heads. Madoka Magica is like the Magical Girls die, don't they? It's like a nitty-gritty version of Magical Girls. I know that one. I had a friend who was super into it because she also loves Magical Girls. She loves, like, was it Princess Ducky? Ducky Princess? No, that doesn't sound right. I'm misremembering. I have to ask her. I have to ask her what she was super into. Yeah, like Princess Tutu! Ah, you knew! Yeah, that's a Magical Girl one, right? That was one of her favorites. I'm going into no, that was the right room. That was the right room. My bad. My bad! Yeah, she loved, like, and she watched Madoka Magica because she also liked that dark, depressing stuff. Okay, so how do we get these guys down? How do we get these guys down? Let's find out. Maybe we ground pound? Hit him with the ground pound! You want to try that? Maybe we hit him with the ground pound? Maybe we hit him with the ground pound? How does that sound to everyone? I feel like we haven't used... I win! I had a good idea! Yay! The curse is now lifted! We're so good at breaking curses! My favorite review of Madoka Magica is whom did nothing wrong, but she is not a good person. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Is she one of the main characters? Interesting. That is an interesting review. But it's not like Griffith, who did everything wrong and is also a bad person. Like... But I was right about Madoka Magica being about, like, magical girls, but they die. That's what it's about. Oh, hey, who's this guy? I thought I heard some loud noises inside, and I came in to check it out. This place! Is this some sort of underground shelter? Did you find this place? I beg you, let me have this place. Not for free, of course. I hope this will do. You got a giant wallet. This thing is huge. It can hold up to 500 rupees. I'm just glad it was something you needed. Anyhow, I won't be needing it much longer anyways. Much longer? She's the cause of the conflict, and yeah. Yeah. I like the idea. I might watch it someday, but I don't like it when characters die. I'm really bad about character death. I don't handle it well. And especially if the characters are children. I don't handle it well. It affects me deeply. So I could watch it. I feel like I'd like it, but I am directly leads to the rising stakes. Yeah. Yeah. What am I gonna do now? I kind of want to go back to the swamp house and see if we can find that stupid spider. I don't want to... I don't want to... I don't know. Because we could kill Odalwa really... really quick. Really freaking quick. I don't know. What do you guys think? There's only 2 of you here. There's only 2 of you here. So that means that you guys get control over what happens next. Do I just, like, call it? Do we kill Odalwa real quick and try to find that last spider? What do you guys want to do? What do you guys want to do? Because it's all up to you. I like how Koji Kondo basically had like a D chord. That is all he had to work with, and he made so many iconic little ditties and tunes that are still used to this day in the Zelda franchise. It's so incredibly impressive that Zelda's Lullaby is the base for like the Goddess song and so many other things. Alright, I'm gonna let you guys hash this out. What do you guys think? Do we kill Odalwa and go to the final Skulltula house, or do we just leave it and call it good here? Majora has time powers and she's ground hunting things to get the happy ending when none are possible. But you must try! But you must try! It's called Sisyphus. All the way back to Albert Camus, which we mentioned at the beginning of the stream. One must imagine Sisyphus happy. Yeah, I think I do remember talking to my friend about that, because she was talking about that. That she's trying to save someone that can't be saved. Because the magical girls die! They die! They perma-die! They frickin' die in this. I mean, if you got time powers, screw it, right? Just ruin it for everyone else. Go after Odalwa? Yeah, okay. I think... but you mentioned Odalwa, so that one? Thanks, Inthapin. I'm so glad that I'm such good background noise for you. Oh man, I need to watch Just Background Noise's most recent video. It's like several hours. He's collecting every single Daedric artifact in the whole 3 series games: Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim, and I should watch that because that sounds hilarious. Here he is, my man, my main man, Masked Jungle Warrior. Leading up to greater. I know. But someone needs to be saved. Someone important. Someone she loves. What would you do for love? Would you doom all of reality for one person? And yeah, it is selfish, but it's totally understandable because she's a child. Right? Like, she's a child. Right? She's like 14 or something like that. Yeah. Come on. I think we could have gotten him. Oh, nice swipe. Odalwa. Ooh, big spinny mode. Yeah, we got him. We got him. That's the thing, I love characters who act realistically for their situation and their age. A lot of people judge characters really harshly because they expect them to act perfectly or do the logical thing. And it's like, why would they act logically in this situation? Why, in what universe would they act logically in this situation? Why would they have any incentive to do so? They're a literal kid. Like, they don't have the ability to rationally look back. And especially because they don't have the information we as the audience has. Right? You know, that's that dramatic irony speaking. We know things that they don't. And even then, there's a difference between knowing something and experiencing something. Right? You may know that your power is causing wear and tear on the fabric of reality, but there's a difference between knowing that and experiencing it. It's the same thing we're doing with climate change, right? We know that we're killing the planet. We know we're doing that, but we haven't felt the adverse effects yet. So instead of, you know, stopping the fact that we're killing the planet, we just ignore it until it becomes unignorable. Right? It's a very human thing to do. Kick the can down the road. It's the problem for tomorrow. I need to do the thing that I need to do today. Right? Ba ba ba. Notes are carved in the stone. I already know the notes. I already know the song. I already learned the song. Okay. Okay, I cannot spend like more than 5 minutes on this ding-dang spider. Okay, guys? So don't let me. Don't let me. But let's just run around in this room a little bit, touch everything with our grubby little mitts, and try to find this stupid spider. Yarr! He has the Mask of Truth. Symphogear has some killer villains. It sounds like it would have some. Okay. That's called improvisation. It's jazz. It's a jazz technique. You guys wouldn't know. You guys wouldn't know. It's jazz technique. Okay, so I talked about a lot of composers today. Actually, I wouldn't stop yapping about music in general. There's 5 seasons. That's pretty good for anime, right? Like, anime doesn't typically get that many seasons, no matter how popular it is, because they don't do that. It's not like one studio produces the show. I remember reading that. Okay, it's almost dawn of the second day. 5 seasons is because I was talking to my coworker about specifically about AI music, and I was like, yeah, well, it makes sense that AI music doesn't sound very good right now because music itself is a slurry, right? Like, modern music is a slurry of predetermined algorithms that are catchy. And it's like, I'm not trying to disparage the artists or anything. Of course, a lot of the artists are incredibly talented individuals who have great voices and great star presence, but like, you know, 4 or 5 songwriters, and they know the chords to make it catchy. They know the chords that work and sell. So yeah, that's why AI music sounds like a slurry of just like stereotypical genre tropes, because that's what it is. That's what it is. It's just being fed a bunch of... If you fed an AI 500 Jason Aldean songs, it would come out sounding like country slurry. That's just what it's going to sound like, because a lot of country is the same. And that's not a dig on country in particular, because pop is the same way. Pop is the same way. They follow the same 4-chord structure, and they use the same 4/4 time signature in order to be as catchy as possible. That's just the way it is. That's what you do to make money. And, you know, he's like, it doesn't make sense. You keep saying that music is solved. That music is solved. And I'm like, yeah, it kind of really is, you know? Like, we know what works. We know what makes people, tick. We know what causes things to get stuck in people's brain. We've been doing this for 500, 600 years, just the science of music. And of course, music has existed for hundreds of thousands of years before then. You have heard one good AI song? I bet it was crafted by a human being. Like, it was an AI song that was touched up heavily by a human being. I've heard some pretty good AI renditions of stuff that was trying to copy, like, Bach and things like that, but that's because, like, Bach has a very specific and distinct style, and his voice leading and his work is so... Hit him with the 5-1, then mix it up with a 4-5-1. It was a country song for beer... About beer for breakfast. Yeehaw. Yeah, I bet it was lovingly touched up by a human. And that's where the joy comes from. But that's the problem, is that it's like, it's chewing up the bones of other better artists and then spitting out whatever it gets. You know? Dang, this dumb little spider. I hate you, spider. Hiding from me. Come to me, little spider, so that I may collect thine soul. Are you in here? Are you there, God? It's me, Fiona. No, God's not in there. We're gonna have to go try again. We're gonna have to go try again. But he was taking he was like, I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. I don't think that was true. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, you can say you don't think it's true, but it is. Like, you know, and I used the baby shark example. I love using the baby shark example. I love using the baby shark example. But I'm like, yeah, it gets stuck in people's head because of the solfege, because of the way that it's written. It's written specifically to be incredibly catchy, and especially for children who don't understand why it's incredibly catchy. Woke up and then another beer, of course. That's when I said I want to get it. I can imagine it in my head. The thing is that I actually did listen to a guy edit 50 different male country singers singing ice cold beer. Ice cold beer. And when I used to work at Subway, which was a horrible job, never work at Subway. When I used to work at Subway, they had it forever tuned to the country music station. And oh my god, there was one song that I just hated hearing every single time, but it would play like 6 or 7 times during my shift because the country music station for some reason only played 3 songs. And it was this song about an ice cold beer and how it never broke his heart. Western music theory is basically been the same ideas rehashed and refined to pretty much an exact science. Exactly! That's what I was saying. I was like, Western music theory is solved, dude. It's solved. It's just the way it is. You can disagree. And I use Baby Shark as an example because it goes do so do 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 so do 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 so do 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 T. Oh, it ends on T. It ends on T. It wants to go back to do, which it starts on! It starts on do! So, of course, for a child's brain, they're just gonna get that itch and want to listen to it forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. When you're running the same rules, it tends to get kind of samey. Exactly, right? 1985 by Bowling for Soup. Is it Bowling for Soup? Who did 1985? If you like 1985, you should listen to the parody that's 2005. I cannot find this last spider. I have no clue where this spider is. I don't know. You should listen to 2005. That one hits. That one is really good because that's what I remember. That's what I remember. I bet 1985 hits hard for people who were alive in the 1980s. 2005 hits hard for me who was alive in 2005. I don't know, maybe bombs? Bombs? It's yours, my friend. Ah, it's a cover. From who? From who? From who? From who? I want to know who it was a cover by. That's like Johnny Cash and Hurt. Because Hurt was originally a 9 Inch Nails song, but now it's Johnny Cash's song. I hurt myself today. Yeah, it's Johnny Cash's song. It was a cover. I feel like we got the... Oh, it's you. SR71. I have literally never heard of them. I have literally never heard of them. I'm sorry if that's like your favorite band. I have never heard of them. I'm sure they're great. I'm sure they're wonderful, but I've never heard of them. I'm just surprised because like that was way back when I neither am I. Awesome. Awesome. I'm glad we're in the same boat there. I was like, when I was working at Subway, it was way back in like 2001, right? And I think that one song, I don't know who sang it. It was God's Country. I don't know who sang that, but it's God's Country. Very, very boring song to me, IMO. And I don't know if that's gonna make some country music fans like have an aneurysm or lose their marbles. I just don't care for it. I don't know. I liked The Devil Went Down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around. That's a funny lyric. That's a funny lyric. And I kind of wish it was more of a comedy song, but it takes itself way too seriously. It takes itself way too seriously, and I just don't like that. So, but I'm surprised that's still getting like radio play. I still hear it. Yes, you can tell me about the most hype moment in Synthogear. How about okay, everybody sit down and listen to Nikki. The most hype moment in Synthogear will be how we cap off our stream. The most hype moment in Synthogear will be how we cap off our stream. Are you guys ready? Are you sitting? Are you paying attention? Are you paying attention? Alright, you may go at any moment, Nikki. Stupid bird. I played the song right. I'm sorry I couldn't find that last spider. I'm like pulling my hair out and kicking puppies at the thought that I can't find this stupid spider. Alright, we will have the pleasant tones of the fairy fountain in the background while we wait for Nikki's exposition on the most hype moment in Synthogear, Nikki's favorite anime. Is everybody paying attention? Does everybody have a nice drink? Does everybody maybe have a blanket and or a chair to sit in? Just a comfortable little moment between us three in the stream right now. Oh, this feels nice. This feels nice. It feels cozy. It feels sweet. It feels just a nice little moment between friends. This song's really good. This was in the original Legend of Zelda, wasn't it? I feel like it was in the original Legend of Legend. Legend of Legend. Okay, so the villain of Season 3 was an alchemist who used clones of herself to keep living due to using her power, causing memory loss. There's a drawback. Best villain hands down, and she returns in Season 5 to beat the villains because like they were mid. See, yeah, no, it's always really fun to have a character that, well, it's like Venom. Right? Venom used to be just a hardcore villain, but people loved Venom so much that he's just a guy now. He's just a guy. He's like, he helps out a lot. That is exactly right. There are a couple villains who came back as heroes because people just like them so much. They would get redeemed. That is fun. You know what? I will, with my heart crossed and my hopes died, I will look up this Synthogear for you, Nikki. Thank you so much for popping back in to say hello. I always appreciate having you guys in chat. But I'm gonna go play some Warframe. Thank you so much for watching. Maybe one day we will get the last spider. Wait, I'm waiting. Okay, well, I had a fun time hunting spiders. Mainframe right now, or Araxia. Speaking of spiders, Araxia. But I'm leveling up Yareli right now. I haven't played since 2019, so there's a lot of guys in it that are new to me. I'm gonna be building Octavia Prime. You're a Rally main. Look, magical girls! I made mine pink. I made mine a magical girl. Inthafen can attest, because Inthafen plays Warframe with me. I've been having such a fun time with Dante. Yeah, like, yeah, I made mine a magical girl. That's cool that you play too, Nikki. There's another thing that we want to know, a fun quirk. Yes, please. Give me a quick quirk. Give me a quick quirk, and then I really gotta go. Okay. I know we all have fun here. But, yeah, you can give me a fun quirk. I would love to learn. Oh, this is such a nice song. It's a nice little moment. I read the little tips and stuff things, but sometimes those are really useful to read. But it's like reading, and there's so many frames in the game. I'm just gonna press A, X, and Y and see what kills things. If the things die, then I'm good. If the things don't die, then I don't press the button again. Okay? If I'm playing Nyx, Chaos. Surging blades used on compresses bubbles makes a stationary spinning shuriken. Huh. Huh. That is fun. I need to get the compressor. Unfortunately, I do not have her signature pistol, or little pistol, because I have not built it. Surging blades is an augment of aqua blades. Huh. That's from one of the syndicates, right? Like maybe, I think New Loca has it. I'm a New Loca guy. I have Sancti Tigris. I love it. Okay, you're going to get me talking about Warframe and then I'll never leave. You just have to come back to the next stream and then we can talk about Warframe to your heart's content, okay? Everybody, have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you had fun looking for spiders. Good night!